mark States Exhibit 117 Charlie, 117 Charlie Alpha through 117 Charlie Delta. I will ask you if this is a crime scene diagram that you
I'll refer to that.
you created.
It is.
Is that an accurate reflection of the crime scene diagram that you created to depict this crime scene?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state tender States Exhibit 117, 117 Charlie, 117 Charlie Alpha, 117 Charlie Beta, 117 Charlie Charlie, and 117 Charlie Delta as evidence. The defense looked at it as much.
Let me see if I get this correct. 117 Charlie.
Your Honor, 117 Charlie was the first one that
That's not what you said.
it is not. My apologies.
Okay, all right. So, 117 Charlie, 117 Charlie Alpha. What was the next one again?
117 Charlie Beta.
Charlie Baker,
Baker?
or Bravo, actually.
Bravo.
So Charlie Bravo. And then what's the next one?
117 Charlie Charlie. And 117 Charlie Delta.
All right. Any objection, Mr. Adams?
No, sir.
All right. States 117 Charlie, 117 Charlie Alpha, 117 Charlie Bravo, 117 Charlie Charlie, and 117 Charlie Delta are admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Thank you, Your Honor. You may go ahead, retired investigator Velasquez, explaining what is in State's Exhibit 54 Charlie.
54, specifically evidence marker number 4 is a 40 caliber casing, bullet casing.
And what are we looking at? Is that a just another view in 55 Charlie of State's Exhibit 54 Charlie?
55 Charlie. Well, this photograph depicts another photograph of evidence marker number 4 in front of building 400 in the parking lot. This is another photograph of the scene.
Okay. As we look at State's Exhibit 56 Charlie, what is it?
56 Charlie is evidence marker number 3, which is, you probably cannot see from this photograph, but there is a 40 caliber bullet casing next to that evidence marker.
And when crime scene technicians are photographing evidence, do they take a single shot of the evidence generally, or do they take multiple shots?
Multiple shots.
What is the purpose of that?
It's to put it into context of the distance between, one, the general area where the evidence is located. As you can see, it's very difficult to see the casing, then an intermediate photo, and then a close-up photo so you can actually see what that marker represents.
And so going to 57 Charlie, what are we looking at?
57 Charlie is just another another photograph of evidence marker number 3, and I myself at this angle can't even see the shell casing yet.
So let's look at 58 Charlie and see if you are able to see it.
So 58 Charlie is actually the casing, and if I could draw your attention to right there, you can see a circular photograph of a bullet casing sitting straight up, kind of like what a stovepipe would look like.
So showing you State's Exhibit 59 Charlie, what are we looking at?
59 Charlie is another photograph of evidence marker number 4, which is a 40 caliber shell casing right there next to the yellow marker.
And going to 61 Charlie.
61 Charlie is a closer view of evidence marker number 4, the bullet casing right there.
What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 62 Charlie?
62 Charlie is going to be another photograph of another 40 caliber casing, evidence marker number 5. You can barely make it out right next to the evidence marker right there.
Looking at 64 Charlie, tell us what that is in evidence marker number 5.
64 Charlie is a close-up view of evidence marker 5, 40 caliber bullet casing.
66 Charlie, what are we looking at?
66 Charlie is evidence marker number 8, which is a piece of foam that came from Detective Robinson L., Detective Booker Higgins, and Detective Porter's vehicle after it was struck by another vehicle. This piece of foam right here came from the front bumper of their vehicle.
And are we able to see in State's Exhibit 66 other evidence placards, specifically evidence placard 7, 6, 4, and 3? And I can give you the photograph itself.
Okay, I couldn't see from that angle.
And on the other evidence placard.
If I can stand here. Yes. So evidence, this photograph also contains evidence placard number 6, and number 7, 6 being another piece of foam from the bumper of the detective's vehicle, and evidence marker number 7 also being a piece of foam from the front bumper of the detective's vehicle.
And what are we looking at in State's Exhibit 67?
67 is a close-up of evidence marker number 6, a piece of foam from the detective's vehicle.
And looking at 69 Charlie.
Another close-up, evidence marker number 7 is another piece of foam next to evidence marker number 7 from the detective's vehicle.
Going to State's Exhibit 71 Charlie, give me just one moment to scroll through. Yeah. What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 71 Charlie?
71 Charlie is another photograph of number 8, evidence marker 8, a piece of foam from the detective's front bumpers of the vehicle.
And going to 72 Charlie, would you tell the jury what we're looking at?
72 Charlie is a close-up of evidence marker number 9. I have it listed as foam from bumper of detective vehicle, but now I see the wires. I think I miscalculated that or misidentified that in my report. That's obviously a device, but it came from the front bumper of the detective's vehicle.
Looking at State's Exhibit 73 Charlie, are we able to see where that evidence marker 9 is located?
Evidence marker 9 is located by the front entrance of the apartment complex.
Moving on to State's Exhibit 75 Charlie, as we scroll through. What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 75 Charlie?
75 Charlie is evidence marker number 10, which is a 9mm bullet casing, different caliber gun.
And if we can go to 77 Charlie, just one moment.
77 Charlie is a close-up of evidence marker 10 and the actual bullet casing, 9mm, right there.
And what are we looking at in 78 Charlie?
78 Charlie is the vehicle that's parked near the front entrance of the complex where the 9mm casing was next to that you just saw.
And in 79 Charlie, are we looking at that same vehicle?
Yes, this is the same vehicle.
Going to State's Exhibit 83 Charlie. I'm sorry, 85 Charlie. What are we looking at?
85 Charlie, obviously there's a vehicle in the photograph, but more importantly, building 300, which is a photograph, well, building 300.
Okay.
It's building 300.
Was there any significance to building 300 in the area you responded to?
Yes.
What was that significance?
Building 300 had bullet holes in an apartment window.
Showing you State's Exhibit 89 Charlie. What is State's Exhibit 89 Charlie? 89
Charlie depicts the front door of apartment 306 that's located inside of building 300.
And what is the significance of apartment 306?
306 is the apartment that a bullet went through the resident's window.
Showing you State's Exhibit 90 Charlie. What are we looking at?
90 Charlie is the inside of apartment 306 pointing towards the window of where the bullet came through.
And State's Exhibit 91 Charlie, what are we looking at?
91 Charlie is a photograph of, again, the inside of the apartment where the bullet came through, more of an intermediate photo.
And going to State's Exhibit 93 Charlie, what are we looking at?
93 Charlie is the same apartment 306, the actual bullet hole, or the hole that the bullet created when it went through the window.
Going to State's Exhibit 95 Charlie, what are we looking at?
95 Charlie is apartment 306, excuse me, apartment 306, the dining room area, and next to this painting on the wall, there's a little area here, which is a bullet hole in the drywall.
And if we go to State's 96 Charlie, are we able to see that bullet hole a little bit more clearly?
96 Charlie depicts another, just a closer view of that bullet hole right there.
And looking at 97 Charlie.
97 Charlie is another close-up of the actual bullet hole.
And what is depicted in State's Exhibit 98 Charlie?
So 98 Charlie is, again, the window, this time with an evidence placard taped to the window, indicate number 1.
And going to State's Exhibit 100 Charlie, what are we looking at?
100 Charlie is the same bullet hole in that dining room wall with evidence placard number 2.